So, I got a box from Amazon a day early. And I'm like super, actually, super pleased with what I got. I got the Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2 original soundtracks. And these are the Japanese ones, as you can tell by the inordinate amounts of kanji and kana surrounding these. I may or may not have already had MP3s of the Bayonetta soundtrack acquired through whatever other means you may care to suggest. But this was on sale on Amazon for relatively less than the original price. I think it normally retails around like $100, and this was down to significantly less than that. So I picked it up because Bayonetta, I think, has one of the best and most cohesive music soundtracks of almost any video game that's currently out. And the reason why I'm saying it's currently out is because of Bayonetta 2 being so recently released on the Wii U, which is also one of my favorite games on the Wii U. I actually think that Bayonetta 2 is or should be a system seller, especially because, at least in the US, it comes with a free copy of Bayonetta 1, ported over from the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 consoles. And I believe Games Foundry said that the Wii U version of Bayonetta 1 is the definitive edition. Oh my god, there's a bunch of shit here. I can't even begin to read. Lots of liner notes, lots and lots and lots and lots of liner notes, but all in Japanese. So I won't be reading that for a long time. The discs themselves, each individually wrapped. I'm not going to unwrap these just yet. So no details of the insides. But we have Bayonet on the first one. We have Ronin on the second one. Luca? Is that his name? Luca? On the third one. Ceresa on the fourth one. And Jean on the fifth one. So yeah. That's what all comes in the Bayonetta 1 soundtrack. And the box itself is very nice. It's obviously all in black. You got the red ribbons she has in her hair. The box has a nice texture on it, and everything is basically the negative space with the texture, allowing the letters to come off. I'm pretty sure I have the light reflected so that you can read what's there. Maybe not this part down here where it says Bayonetta original soundtrack, and here very lightly read is Bayonetta in katakana. So that's the Bayonetta 1 soundtrack. Here's Bayonetta 2, again, all in the Japanese. Here we have a white box. In here you can see the Bayonetta 2 much more easily because it uses different colors. It's also slightly textured, though far less so than the first one. The first one had, the black one had kind of a faux leather type of feel to it. This is really just kind of grainy. Here's the box for the second one. Again, everything is in Japanese. And again, creators' comments. God, lighting's really bad right there. I'm sorry. And again, all in Japanese. Oh, here, this one has a booklet type case for it. So no individual boxes like for the other ones. Different symbols on each though. There's a full moon, half crescent moon, quarter moon, some more symbols that I don't remember. But basically, yeah, they're both 5-disc sets. It's an enormous soundtrack. I don't have the Bayonetta 2 soundtrack already in some other form. But the Bayonetta 1 soundtrack is one of the best video game soundtracks that I've listened to in a long time, and this is like really awesome. I'm so glad I was able to find them on sale, because these guys are just great pieces of music as a body of music taken together. Bayonetta 2, which I'm drawing from memory from having played the game, as opposed to the many listenings I've done to the Bayonetta 1 soundtrack. Bayonetta 2 soundtrack is less less rich and vibrant, but it's still so great. The Bayonetta 1 soundtrack I could rave about for non-trivial amounts of time, so I'll leave it at that. I'm so glad I finally found physical copies of these in case anything happens to my hard drive. But yeah, if I'm not a music critic or by any stretch, I know what I like, and that's about all that I can really say. But the Bayonetta 1 soundtrack, if you ever get the chance to listen to it on, like, I don't think Amazon Prime has a preview of, you can't stream it from there, but if you can find other ways just to listen to it, or even buy the freaking game, because Bayonetta games are so wonderful. I honestly believe that Bayonetta 2 is the best game on the Wii U, bar none, bar any of the, if it includes like any of the Mario games, Zombie U, everything that's out there on the Wii U pales in comparison to how much fun I had playing Bayonetta 2. As long as we're not including Wii titles, because Metroid Prime definitely gives it a run for its money. But the Bayonetta games are so great. The soundtrack for Bayonetta 1 is so great. I'm looking forward to ripping and listening to the Bayonetta 2 soundtrack. So, if you guys have any inkling of getting these, absolutely do it, because the music is so wonderful.